lakh as a capital and 50,000 as a share of goodwill premium, half of which will be withdrawn by Chandar and Tam. Debtors to the extent of 5,000 were unrecorded. Furniture will be reduced by 10%, 5%, 10%, and 5% provision for bad and doubtful debts will be created on bills receivable and debtors. Value of land and building will be appreciated by 20%. There being a claim against the firm for damage or liability to the extent of rupees 8,000 will be created for the same. Prepare revaluation account and partners capital. Okay, so we have to understand the concept of revaluation. Now, in this portion, actually, there is first adjustment given, which is related to bringing capital and goodwill. And after the first adjustment, second, third, fourth, and fifth is related to revaluation. Yes? Yes. So can you tell me in second line, in second adjustment, what is written? Can you read?
Debtors to the extent of 5,000 were unrecorded.
What does it mean?
With unrecorded assets.
Unrecorded assets. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, in the second line, furniture will be reduced by 10%, means we have to depreciate our furniture, but there is one more line written, 5% provision for bad and doubtful debts will be created on bills receivable and debtors. So bills receivable amount is given 45,000. We will multiply it with 5% and then our provision will be created. But provision on debtors will be created on which amount? Yes.
So is it on 75,000?
75,000.
The debtors amount.
And what about
Should we add this unrecorded bills?
Yes, unrecorded. That's what I'm asking. What will we do with this 5,000?
So should we add it to the debtors?
We will add it to the debtors and then create provision.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So, yes, we will add 75,000 plus 5,000 and then we will create 5%. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So let's solve this question. So this is our font. Now the first account is revaluation. this is partner's capital account. Chandar, Damini, and Aline. Okay, so let's start. First thing is in the balance sheet, their capital is given. It is Chandar 2,50,000, Damini 2,16,000. So by balance sheet, 2,50,000 and 2,16,000. Next. On 1st April 2017, they admitted Alina as a new partner for 1/3 share. Actually, there is no information about their new ratio. Yes.
Yes, sir.
And if the new ratio is not given, then what will be the new ratio? Can you tell me? Or what will be your sacrificing ratio?
The sacrificing ratio will be same as the old ratio.
Sacrificing ratio will be same as the old ratio, which is
1:1.
1:1. Then what will be the new ratio? Yes. Okay, the new ratio will be 1:1:1.
Okay, sir.
Now, you confirm that it is 1:1:1, or you have any doubt that how we got 1:1?
Sir, I'm doing and checking.
Okay, so if you want me to show you the calculation,
Yes, sir.
so this is our working note number 1. New ratio. It is in the first case, so their old ratio was 1:1. It is given as the in the quotient. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now we have to let total profit share of firm one. Balance profit for Chandar and Damini is 1 minus 1/3, because we are giving 1/3 to the new partner. So the balance is 3 minus 1, that is 2/3. Now this will be distributed between A and B. Sorry, Chandar and Damini. The new ratio. Chandar 2/3 into 1/2. It is his old ratio. D 2/3 into 1/2. And Elena, it is 1/3. So if we remove this, we will get 1/3 here, 1/3 here, and this is new ratio. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is first case of new profit sharing ratio. So we calculate it in this manner. Now, if the profit sharing ratio is given, the old, the new, and the sacrifice, then we have to do the next thing, that is preparation of revaluation. Alina will bring 3 lakh as her capital and 50,000 as her share of goodwill. Now, Alina, she is bringing 3 lakh as his capital. So by cash, he is bringing 3 lakh. But goodwill entry will not be done here because goodwill is not a liability towards Alina. So we will pass the journal entry for distribution and withdrawal. So by premium for goodwill. Now premium for goodwill is 50,000. So 50,000 will be distributed between these two partners equally, 25,000 and 25,000. And the next thing is written, half of which will be withdrawn by Chandra and Damini. So the distribution amount, half of this will be withdrawn. So to cash, 12,500 and 12,500. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Next thing is revaluation. So debtors, there is unrecorded assets of 5,000. So two debtors, 5,000. After that, furniture, we have to reduce it by 10%. Furniture value was 1,10,000 and we have to reduce it by 10%. So it is 11,000. Okay.
Yes, sir. So wouldn't it be by
The
debtors?
next thing is we have to get, yes.
So the revaluation of time. Debtors will be by debtors, right?
Okay, you want, yes, sorry, by debtors. By debtors. To provision on bills receivable and debtors. 5%. Bills receivable is 45,000, so it will be 2,250. And for debtors, it will be 4,000. Okay. How we got 4,000? This is actually the 2,250 is 45,000 into 5%. This is 4,000, just 5% of 80,000. Value of land and building will be appreciated by 20%. So is profit by land and building. Three lakh 10,000 into 20%. It is 62,000. The next is there being a claim against the firm for damage liability to the extent of 8,000 will be created for the same. We have done this concept of workman compensation reserve, okay, but there is no workman compensation reserve here. So in case if there is a liability against workman compensation reserve, which is more than the reserve amount, okay, then the excess amount, the excess claim amount is written in a revaluation. So here no workman compensation reserve, and we need to pay 8,000 for compensation. So this will go to revaluation account as claim for damage you can write, or workman compensation claim. Sometimes there are different damage claim also. That's why we are not writing workman compensation. It is simple for claim for damage 8,000. Okay. Now everything is written in our books, in our revaluation account. Now we will calculate the profit or loss. Now tell me, which side do you think has higher amount?
The debit side.
Debit side?
No, sir, the credit side.
So it is 67,000. Two partners capital. Now, it is first case of revaluation or second case? Can you tell me? Actually, I'm searching a question for second case, but not able to find it. Is there any question related to second case in your book?
Sir, I'll check.
Okay, so first tell me that it is first case or second.
The first one.
Okay. Because I'm finding still the question of second case. So yes, it is first one. Chandar and Damni. So the profit we will calculate here will be distributed in existing partner in their old profit sharing ratio. So 11,000, 17,000, 25,000 to 50. So it will be 42,007. Okay, so the balance, that is 21,375 and 21,370. Now this balance will be transferred to the capital account by revaluation account. It is 21,375 and 21,375. There is no other item given. So we will calculate the balance. So first of all, it is 2,96,375 and 2,62,375, and here it is 3 lakh. So 2,96,375, 60,075, and 2 balance CD. 2,83,800 lakh 49,875, and here it is. Tell me, is this clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any doubt in this portion?
No, sir.
Okay, you want to copy this?
Yes, sir.
Please copy it. Just okay.
So could you share the revaluation account? Done, sir.
Okay, so this is our solution of under case one. Okay, so actually I'm not able to find the portion of second case, that is when revaluation effect is not to be shown or assets is not to be shown at revised value. We have to show our assets and liabilities at the old value. Okay, so there will be no effect of revaluation in our books. That's why we have to solve it by another method. Now, in that method, actually, after this revaluation, I'm preparing, copying this revaluation account. It is okay. So, in the second case, what we have to do, we have to do, prepare two revaluation account, you can say. Okay. So this is called memorandum revaluation, not revaluation. It is okay. So in second case, first memorandum revaluation account. So we prepare the revaluation account and leave the second part also, space for second part also. So there is two parts in one revaluation account, and it is called memorandum revaluation account because we don't have to show the effect of these transactions. That's why this account is prepared to memorize it, just to remember the concept, just to remember the amount of items that is increased or decreased. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so in first part, what we have to do is to prepare revaluation account in normal manner, just like that we have prepared in our previous questions or in previous chapters. But in second part, we have to do just opposite. All the items written on the credit side will be debited here. So to debtors, 5,000 on the debit side because it is on the credit side in first part. So in second part, it will be on the debit side to land and building. It is 62,000. And here by furniture, 11,000, by 8,000, and by reason. For so Am I audible to you? Hello, Ritika.
Yes, sir.
Am I audible to you?
Yes, sir. You are.
Okay. So let me repeat it again. All the items which is written on the debit side of revaluation account in first part is credited here, and all the items which is debited in first part will be credited here. Okay, so just opposite, you have to write all the items in the opposite side. So first part item will be written in opposite side of second part. So all the debit items are written here on the credit side, and all the credit items are written here on the debit side. Okay, so by furniture, by claim for damage, by provision, we have written all the things. And now in this second part, our debit side will be higher. And 67,000 by partners capital. Now everything is written here. In first part, we will distribute the profit or loss, whatever we get, we will distribute it in the old ratio. But in second part, the balance 19, 25, 250. Oh, yeah, there is a small mistake I have made here. It is 41,007. 41,750, and the distribution will be 20,875, and here 20,875. Yes, I have to change everything here. Okay, so it is 20,875 and 20,875. Total is 2,95,875. Here it is 2,61,870. 2,61,875 and 2,95,870. The balance will be 2,83,375, and here it will be 2,49,370. Okay, so it is 41,750. Now, this will be distributed between Chandra, Damini, and Alina, the new partner also. So the balance in second part of revaluation account is distributed between all the partners in their new profit sharing ratio that is equal. Yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So it is, let me do 41,750 divided by 3. They all are getting 13,916, 13,916, and 13,970. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So this is the solution. Now you have to understand one thing here, that why we are doing this. First of all, I told you about this because if we are not distributing the profit in present time, in current situation, then we have to distribute this revaluation profit between old partners and new partner both. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So new partner is getting some undue benefit, which is not required to pay him, but he is getting this benefit. So he will pay the old partners in present. Okay, the benefit he will get in future, he will pay it right now to the existing partners. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So in this case, you can see in first part, Chandar and Damini are getting 20,875. Let me write this here. They both are getting the profit. Yes.
Yes, sir.
And nothing is distributed to Alina. Okay, so this is first part. Now in second part, every partner has to bear loss of 13,916. So it will be same, but here it is 13,917. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Now you can see here, this is loss for C, means there is a deduction in capital of C of this amount, but there is addition to the existing partner because we are not distributing the revaluation profit right now. That's why C will pay this amount to C and D. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now, how we are getting 13,917? We have to prove this, that this profit will be earned by Alina in future. Okay, so the existing profit of revaluation was 41,750. Yes.
Yes, sir.
And if we distribute it in future, then Alina will get a share in this profit. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So that's why we are taking this money back from Alina and paying it to Chandar and Dami.
Okay, sir.
So is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Now the concept part. Yes, case 2. You can see here, when assets and liabilities are required to be shown at original value, means we don't have to revise the value of assets and liabilities. In this case, all the assets and liabilities are revalued, but they are shown in the books at their old value. Means we are calculating the change in value, but we are not showing it in our books. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So if we prepare the balance sheet in first case, and if we prepare the balance sheet in second case, now can you tell me that in this question, if we are following the case 1, then land and building will be shown at which value? And if we are following the second case, then land and building will be shown at which value? The question is this. Oh, sorry, question is here. Yes, land and building is 3,10,000.
Yes, sir.
And the profit is 62,000. It is appreciated by 20%. So 3,10,000 is original value of land and building, and there is an increase in land and building of rupees 62,000. So tell me that at which amount land and building will be shown in first case or in second case?
So in first case, land and building will be shown at 62,000.
62,000. Okay.
So in the second case, will be shown at 3,10,000.
There is very large difference between these two amounts. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me why? I don't see that this much difference should be shown.
So you said, right, the first case it should be the revised value, and the second one should be the original value.
So revised value of land and building is
62,000.
no.
The change between them.
Yes, 62,000 is change between the old value and new value. So the new value will be 3,72,000.
Yes, sir.
The original value is 3,10,000, and there is an increase of 62,000. So now the new value is 3,72,000.
Okay, sir.
Understood? So in this furniture, 11,000. Now the old value of furniture is 1,10,000. So in balance sheet, it will be shown at 99,000 because 11,000 will be decreased from the furniture.
Okay, sir.
But in second case,
So the original value will be shown.
that is 1,10,000.
Yes, sir.
So this is the solution. So whatever the case given in question, we have to show in balance sheet according to the case. Now, so the next is memorandum revaluation account is prepared, which is divided into two parts. First part is prepared in the same manner as a revaluation account, but the second part is just opposite of first part. That is, all the items on the debit side are shown on the credit side, and all the items on the credit side are shown on the debit side of second part. Profit or loss of first part is distributed between old partners in old ratio. However, profit or loss of second part is distributed between all partners in the new ratio. So I have written everything clearly here, so that if you prepare the format, this is your format and this is the concept. Please take this screenshot so that you will be able to copy this.
Correct. Can you show the format?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now the question. This is our yes, memorandum revaluation.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yes.
Sir, in this memorandum revaluation account, in the first part, we are writing the change in the value, right?
Yes.
So in the second part, we are writing the same amount, right?
Yes.
So where would we write this original amount and the revised amount?
We don't have to write the revised amount. We have to show the, actually, let me show you the example. Right? Let's say we are preparing land and building account. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Now, what is the original value of land and building?
3,10,000.
And what will be the balance where it will be shown, on the debit side or credit side?
The debit side.
Because it is assets, so all the assets have debit balance. To balance BD, 3,10,000. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now, if we prepare the balance revaluation account as per case 1, then the journal entry for increase is land and building to revaluation. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So it will be 62,000 here.
Yes, sir.
Yes. There will be no entry, no other entry in land and building account. So if we calculate the balance, we will get 3,72,000. 3,72,000. And here it will be by balance CD. And this balance CD will be shown in our balance sheet, 3,70,000. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. But in second case, to revaluation account is on the debit side because it is on the credit side of revaluation. So debit side of land and building account. Yes.
Yes, sir.
But in second part, land and building is on the debit side. So it will be shown in credit side of land and building account. Same amount, 62,000. Now tell me, the balance will be
3,10,000.
so you can see there is no change in the opening balance and closing balance.
Yes, sir.
So in first part, we have increased the value of land by writing it on the debit side, credit side. And in second part, we have decreased the value of land by 62,000 by writing it on the debit side. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So the net impact is same. That's why our assets or liabilities is shown in balance sheet at their original value.
Okay, sir.
Is there any other doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. So you were saying, actually, let me repeat your question. You were saying that we are writing in the first part the same amount. We are writing in the second part the same. So where the new value or revised value will be shown. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So I told you in the definition part here that they are shown in the books at their old value, not revised value.
Yes, sir.
So this is your memorandum revaluation. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
You want to ask any question?
No, sir.
Okay, so everything is clear about revaluation.
Yes, sir.
Actually, we have studied this before, but you didn't remember it. And the second case, that is memorandum revaluation account, is new. So that's why I explained both of this so that